Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today we're going to test our 0 to 60 times with our project car, the 2019 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. The car is totally stock. I shouldn't say that. There are some modifications, but from a power perspective, it's totally stock. And remember, we're at altitude, so we're anywhere between 5,500 and 6,000 feet above sea level. So at that altitude with the thin air, it is going to slow our car down. So when I first got this car, I did test the 0 to 60 times, and I don't think I got the magazine numbers of 5.7 0 to 60 for the RF, but I think I got high fives, maybe 5.9, 6.1. We'll have to go back and take a look at that video. I haven't tested 0 to 60 times in a while, and I certainly haven't done it here now that I'm in Colorado. Well, I want to see the difference in acceleration times between sea level and a mile high. I expect, based on driving the car, that it will definitely be noticeably slower. So my prediction, if at sea level I was getting low sixes, I'm probably going to say 0 to 60 time of low 7. Let's go head out. Let's find a safe place to test our 0 to 60 times, and let's see what we can produce. Now we have a nice baseline here at altitude. The 0 to 60 times turned out to be very close to what I was expecting, low 7s, so not a surprise again here at altitude. So I am at about 5,500 feet above sea level. At that altitude, the air is very thin. It is sapping the power that this car produces, and it's no surprise that I got those times for 0 to 60. However, I do acknowledge that I could be getting better times. So before you start typing away at the comments below, yes, I get it. Launching the car at 4,000 RPMs produced a lot of wheel spin. Took, a moment before the car finally takes off. Launching the car close to 3,000 RPMs bogs the car down. So you have to find that sweet spot between 3,000 and 4,000 and really slip the clutch appropriately. Do I think I could dip into the high sixes? Yes, I do. I think with enough practice, absolutely I could. But the intention of this was not to get the best 0 to 60 times. At least not for this video. The intention was to get some nice baseline times that I could repeat should I jump back on the same road under the same conditions. And that's important to me now that I'm at altitude, now that I'm here in Denver. Once we start adding additional power modifiers where I want to now add back on the VersaTune from Fab 9, I want to see how much horsepower that produces at altitude, but I also want to see, which I never did at sea level, if it impacts the 0 to 60 times of the car. That VersaTune makes the car much more responsive, much more smooth. It did add a little bit horsepower and torque. We'll see. So if you're interested to see how much horsepower the VersaTune adds now that we're in Denver at altitude, and then get it back out on the road and test some 0 to 60 times, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And feel free to share. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining, and until next time.